Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my respected lecturer. My name is Syakirah binti Jeffrey from Unit TESOL 4 PPISMP 2025-2026. And today I am honored to present my digital storybook entitled Smile, written and illustrated by Reina Teljumaya. So, before we begin the story itself, I would like to introduce this remarkable graphic novel and explain why it has become one of the most beloved coming-of-age stories for readers around the world. So, Smile is an award-winning autobiographical graphic novel, first published in 2010. Unlike fictional stories, this novel is based on Reina Tejumaya's real-life childhood experiences because it actually tells her own story. Every emotion, challenge, and memorable moment feels authentic, making it easy for readers to different ages to connect with their journey. So, the story is set in San Francisco, California, and follows the life of a cheerful middle school girl named Reina. Like many children her age, she enjoys spending time with her friends, going to school, and looking forward to the exciting experiences of growing up. However, her ordinary life changes completely after one unexpected accident. One evening, while running home with her friends, Reina trips and falls face first onto the pavement. The accident severely damaged her front teeth, and what initially seems like a simple injury soon becomes the beginning of a long and difficult journey. Over the next several years, she undergoes numerous dental procedures, surgeries, braces, retainers, and also regular orthodontic appointments. These treatments are often painful, uncomfortable, and emotionally exhausting. But Smile is much more than a story about broken teeth or dental treatment. At its heart, this graphic novel is about growing up and learning to face life's challenges. As Reina enters her teenage years, she begins to experience many situations that young people can relate to. She struggles to fit in with her classmates, experiences misunderstanding with friends, faces peer pressure, and also encounters bullying. She also deals with family disagreements, embarrassing moments at school, academic responsibilities, and even her first crush. Like many teenagers, Reina sometimes questions her appearance and loses confidence in herself. She worries about what others think of her and wonders whether she will ever feel normal again. So these emotional struggles make her journey realistic because they reflect the experiences that many adolescents face while trying to discover who they truly are. Despite these difficulties, Reina refuses to give up. With the support of her loving family, caring teachers, and also the genuine friends who accept her for who she is, she gradually becomes stronger, not only physically, but also emotionally and mentally. She learns that confidence does not come from having perfect teeth or looking perfect. Instead, true confidence comes from accepting ourselves, embracing our imperfections, and believing in our own worth. Another reason why Smile has inspired millions of readers is its beautiful illustrations, the colorful artwork, expressive facial expressions, and humorous moments make the story enjoyable while also helping readers understand Reina's emotions without relying solely on words. So, this combination of storytelling and visuals is one of the reasons why the graphic novel has received numerous awards and continues to be widely read in schools and libraries across the world. As we go through this digital storybook today, I invite all of you to follow Reina's inspiring journey from fear and uncertainty to confidence and self acceptance. More importantly, I hope we can reflect on the valuable lessons hidden within her experiences. We will discover that challenges can help us grow, kindness can make a lasting difference, and true friendship is built on honesty, respect, and acceptance rather than outward appearances. By the end of the story, we will realize that sometimes the biggest smiles are not created by perfect teeth, but by a brave heart, genuine confidence, and the courage to embrace who we truly are. So now, without further ado, let us begin Reina's unforgettable journey. Have you ever wondered how one ordinary moment could change your life forever? For 11-year-old Reina, a simple walk home after a Girl Scouts meeting became the beginning of a journey she never expected. A journey filled with challenges, friendships, courage, and learning to smile again. This is Smile. Meet Reina Talgemeyer, an ordinary girl who loved drawing, hanging out with friends, and lived in San Francisco, California. Smile is inspired by the author's own childhood experiences, and it explores friendship, family, resilience, and self acceptance. Reina had a big imagination and a love for art, but everything was about to change in an instant. One fine evening, after a Girl Scouts meeting, Reina and her friends walked home together, laughing and chatting. Suddenly, one of her friends suggested a race. Come on, let's race home. You're on, Reina replied. The girls ran happily down the sidewalk. None of them knew that this joyful moment was about to change Reina's life forever. Then everything happened in an instant. Reina tripped and fell face first onto the pavement. She slowly touched her mouth and realized that her front teeth had been badly injured. Reina, are you okay? Her friend asked curiously. Her parents rushed her to the hospital, where doctors treated her injuries before referring her to an orthodontist. We will refer her to the orthodontist right away, her mom panically saying. What seemed like a simple accident became the beginning of a journey that would last for years. After the accident, life changed completely. Dental appointments became part of Reina's everyday routine. She wore braces, retainers, headgear, and underwent several dental procedures. There were moments when she felt hopeful and moments when she felt frustrated. Healing takes time, Reina, advised the doctor. I just want everything to be normal again, replied Reina. Although the journey was difficult, Reina never stopped trying. Recovering from the accident was only one of Reina's challenges. At school, she wanted to fit in and be accepted like everyone else. At first, she spent time with classmates she believed were her friends. However, they often teased her, made her feel insecure, and pressured her to be someone she wasn't. Maybe if I change, they would like me more. But instead of feeling happy, Reina felt more alone. She slowly realized that real friends should make us feel confident, respected, and accepted. As time passed, Reina became brave enough to let go of friendships that made her unhappy. Instead, she spent time with classmates who appreciated her kindness, listened to her, and accepted her just as she was. For the first time in a long while, Reina realized she didn't have to pretend to fit in. She only needed to be herself. As the years passed, Reina experienced many of the ups and downs of growing up. She dealt with embarrassing moments, family disagreements, school activities, and even her first crush. Each experience helped her become stronger, wiser, and more confident. Little by little, she began to see herself differently. Over time, Reina stopped worrying about having the perfect smile. Instead, she focused on becoming kinder, braver, and more confident. She discovered that confidence does not come from perfect teeth. It comes from accepting ourselves, appreciating genuine friendships, and believing in our own strength. For the first time, Reina smiled without fear. Smile is much more than a story about dental treatment. It is a story about growing up, overcoming challenges, and discovering who we truly are. Through every obstacle, Reina learned resilience. Through every disappointment, she found courage. And through every experience, she discovered that true confidence comes from within. Her journey reminds us that our imperfections do not define us. Instead, they help us become stronger, kinder, and more compassionate people. Sometimes life's greatest challenges become our greatest lessons, and perhaps the brightest smile is not the perfect one, but the one that comes from self acceptance.